Hey everybody, the Everyday Non-Expert here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you had a great weekend and it's a great Monday. Let's get this week started right. And to get things kicked off, I'm going to be showing you my haul that I picked up yesterday since I haven't been in my shop for a couple weeks. It's going to go back a few weeks. There's even more that I didn't even pick up. I'm going to pick up a little more on Wednesday. I did have in order to ship out those books and the giveaways, as well as some other books that I sold on eBay, I did have to go in and pick up some Gemini mailers. So that was the main reason I went, but I figured while I was there, I may as well. They've been holding these books for me for a couple weeks. Love my store for that. And yeah, let's get into the books. Before I get started, I did want to ask you to please smash that like button by clicking that thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel to see more great comic book content like this. I do have some FOCs that came out yesterday. I did the DC one, or DC was due yesterday. You could have seen that in the morning so that you'd have all day to request it. Normally I try to do those the Thursday before, but again, I'm a little behind. I did do the one that's due today, which is pretty much everybody else, and I'll put a card for that right here, and it will also be the end card for this video. And then also, if you could please leave a comment down below, really anything you like. I am interested in kind of what you guys have to say pretty much about anything, even if it's not related to these books. I mean, you guys have great insight about stuff. Either it's books that I'm not even on the radar about, whether it's writers that I'm not even on the radar about, and I just love getting that information from the community. And let's get started. I'm going to start off with probably my favorite book that I picked up, and it's only because of the cover. I've been picking up every Miles Morales, but I went ahead and I spec'd on the Spider-Man Miles Morales. This one is going for a little bit more than cover, but not getting any sales on eBay right now. Sometimes what I do is I do post, if I know exactly the amount, if it's confirmed by my comic book shop, I will post a listing with a stock photo on eBay, and then I mean, if I can sell them before I even get them and then use that money to buy them, that's awesome. And then any extra profits that come from that goes to paying for that week's haul. But then what I generally will do is I'll go back, and once I have the books, I will then put the actual book pictures of the books in there. So anyway, just a little something I do. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? And then I do have probably my second favorite cover is the Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters, and I did spec on this one too. And in my FOC, you saw that I was complaining about how much this week is gonna hurt. The week that had this, I think this was the same as the Miles Morales and this, and then a couple of the other ones. So anyways, again, I did the same thing with those. They're not selling, but those weren't going for more than cover on eBay. That was a bad spec. I do have 3 more of these at the store because I was specking on these. These I'm not necessarily looking for a quick flip. These I'm specking on her being in the Boba Fett show that's coming out in December. So yeah, I went ahead and picked up the 2 of those. I have some more of these as well at the shop. I think I even picked one up the week it came out. This is sort of a Dr. Seuss style variant of this. The Haha number 6, which apparently the story, I haven't read it yet. The story is apparently super depressing. So, and then there's Dr. Aphra number 12. I'm kind of just showing him real quick, and then I'll kind of talk about him. But anyway, so this is the I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Colo? I don't know. The headshot variant. about that. And again, I think this one was just the variant, and it's the first time Dr. Aphra and Boba Fett meet, I believe. So again, if that's in the Boba Fett show, I'm not picking up Dr. Aphra normally, but I thought that that issue would be neat to pick up in case she does, meet Boba Fett in the show, and then I have that nice, that one. I only bought the one, so I didn't really spec on that one too hard. And then Nice House on the Lake. I do have a couple more of these at the shop as well. This is the number 1 second print. Again, those excuse me. I did it the same thing there where I made the listing and it nothing came of it. People haven't bought any yet, but okay, Nottingham's. Not loving how these are sitting in the bag and board. They're big enough. It was kind of shifted. This is number 2 and number 3. This is the number 2 4th print. And this is the number 3 third print. Number 3 third print. So we'll see. And then I didn't pick it up, but it's it's actually, I did pick it up, but it's still back in my box. It was the Nottingham, it was another print of it. And then here is War of the Bounty Hunters, Jabba the Hutt number 1. I forget exactly why I picked this one up. I know that there was something in here, and I do forget what it was. I'll do another video after I read a couple of these and just kind of let you know if I see anything spec-wise in any of these for coming up. Maybe not worth a flip, but could be worth, again, for the Boba Fett show. And then I spec'd on this. I think I have 2 more of these at the shop that I didn't pick up today. And then Darth Vader. I picked up this one. Love this cover, and I think this is supposed to have my first appearance. I did get the cover that has that first appearance, but I did not. Again, pick that one up. It's still sitting in my box. And then Miles Morales Spider-Man 28. This is the A cover, right? Yeah. So Miles Morales is just on my pull list, and then I just happened to pick up a couple extra of those Captain Americas. This is the I thought this would be the book I'm most excited to read, but I'm really excited to read that Ha Ha, and I'm really excited to read the Bounty Hunters ones. And then some of the ones I didn't pick up also, I'm really excited to read. So what I did was I picked up some that I want to read, and I picked up some that I'm speccing on, and I bought some that I ordered multiples of, just so my comic shop's not sitting on that. But Power Rangers number 9. This is, I don't know. So Power Rangers started off so strong. I'm going to give a little spoilers for, I think it's issue 1. They break Draken out of jail and attack Alpha 5, shut him down, shut down Zordon, I believe, and then they're able to take Draken out of here in order to sort of save the universe or whatever. And then Mighty Morphin was much more localized. This became sort of a cosmic storyline, and Mighty Morphin was much more sort of Angel Grove oriented. And then it sort of switched. Power Rangers sort of I don't know, it's so there's so much exposition in there, and honestly it's getting quite boring. Mighty Morphin, however, is kicking it into high gear. It's the last couple issues have been so good. They've really been riveting. I mean, the page turners. Really excited for each and every next issue. Power Rangers used to be like that, but I've had trouble finishing the last couple. I well, hopefully 9 is better. I honestly read a synopsis for 6. I got like a quarter of the way through number 8. And I was like, I'm done with, like, this is so boring. There's so much talking. Like, they're talking while they're fighting. And not the way Spider-Man does it, where it's funny. It's like, it's stuff you have to know to sort of like get the story. Because then after I read 1 through 7, and then there was 8, and then you go to the end and you think you'd have some idea of what happened. Nothing. I have no idea. Like, I had to go back and read a synopsis of it to understand how it got from there to there. And why it matters. So, number 8 was just a crapshoot of an issue, but I'm looking forward to number 9, hopefully getting them back on track. That's my, that's kind of my haul, but I do want to get a little bit more into it. So, I'm going to end this clip here and sort of, sort of have a break. And if that's all you really wanted to see, there's no giveaway in this one or anything. Thanks for checking it out, and if you just wanted to like see the books, and then if you want to stay and check them out or hear me talk about them a little more, great, and I look forward to talking to you about it. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. If you did want to hear more about this, I did go on about Power Rangers, and honestly, they're also redoing the Power Rangers universe, eventually in a couple years. You may be able to get these for cheaper. I do have a whole short box of pretty much Shattered Grid and Mighty Morphin, or Go-Go. Mighty Morphin, Shattered Grid, and Go-Go. And those were great. They're really not for, I got them initially to sort of read with my stepson, but they're not super kid friendly. They're a little bit older material, so I read them. They're awesome, but I am looking to sell them. So if anyone's interested in some Power Rangers stuff, hit me up on Instagram or let me know. Just in the comments in here also is fine too. But anyway, I'm not selling this. I'm not selling the Mighty Morphin or the Power Rangers though. I am keeping that run at least until it's completely done. And then, so speaking of Spider-Man Miles Morales, number 28. So this is a really cool Captain America variant. Again, Miles Morales is on my radar. Ahmed is doing an amazing job writing this Clone Saga. I didn't read the, I think, 90s Clone Saga, but this one apparently is way better. People love it a lot more, which is really exciting. I haven't read this one yet, and it says the Clone Saga conclusion. It's gotten actually pretty crazy, so I'm excited to read this. And again, I have Miles Morales on my pull list. Almost like I pulled like the first like 10. I have like 8, 9, 13. Like I have a handful of those. I have a number 1, and then I have 18, which I think is the first appearance of the clone, or like when he gets captured to be a clone. And then I have sort of 19 on, and just anything can become a key with Miles Morales. As soon as he enters the MCU, people may even want the whole run, regardless if there's not keys in it. And that can even help you sell the minor keys. When there's a whole bunch of listings for minor keys that and only a handful of people are buying them, if you have more of them in a run, people probably pick that up a little more. And a lot of those non-keys and runs end up in like being $1 99-cent bids, and if you have those keys in there, you can price it to where everything is sort of covered plus a little bit more for the keys, and then you basically are still making more profit on that. So just a little hint. But actually, one sec. This is a CGC 9.8 Spider-Man Miles Morales #1. It's the 1 for 10 animation variant. People say 1 in 10. It's 1 for 10 because you get 1 for every 10 that you buy. 1 in 10 doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, so this is the animation variant. I got this on eBay for $50 a couple years ago, and it's worth like $400 now, and I think I saw a listing for $600. So anyways, once I saw this start spiking, I figured, and then also of course there's the Ultimate Fallout 4. Let me see. So here's my Ultimate Fallout 4. It's a 9.4. I sold my 9.6 back in December for some extra cash for Christmas presents, and I sold it for $350 because that's what it was going for. Still made money on it from buying it last summer, and definitely regretted it like a month later. Anyways, just showing you that I'm into Miles Morales. So, and I mean, I really hope we get the Spider-Man trailer and it teases Miles Morales, because then those things are going to skyrocket, and then I'm probably going to sell them on that. I'm not going to wait until the actual movie. But anyway, Darth Vader. This I really bought because of the cover, but again, it's supposed to be a first appearance, and I have the first appearance of the cover back in the shop. But Darth Vader is just the man. So and I don't know, I read the story's not that great though, so I'm kind of bummed about that. But great cover, and it's that first appearance, I believe. So and then I don't need to talk about that one. And then Nottingham, I'm just kind of, after what happened to #1, I've been chasing it, but maybe it wasn't the best idea to chase these, because I don't really see these going for more on the secondary market. I haven't really looked on those yet. Nice House on the Lake, again, I sold my #1 first printings, $15, sold 5 of them day of. I can't move these second printings to save my life. So I guess everyone who wanted a first printing got one, but that third printing looks awesome. So I'm going to order the third printing and the second printing, or to go with the second printings, and then it just shows the deterioration. I did keep one of the #1 first printings. That's what I generally tend to do if it's something to flip. I already talked about the Dr. Aphra. Haha #6, I heard it's really bad if you're suffering with depression. So if you are out there suffering with depression, just know, at least on my end, there's no stigma on it. Please get help. I know you don't want to affect the people around you, and then that even makes it even worse. And so and I know it's a touchy subject, and but I did want to just say that please don't read this. If I haven't read it yet, but I've heard other people say this, so please don't read this if you are suffering from depression. Otherwise, it's dull and dreary books for insufferable sad sacks. We'll see how that goes. And then again, this was the first appearance of I forget who it is. I forget her name, but it's her first appearance. My shop did have the one for I think 25, but they're selling it for 100. So my store actually ordered a bunch of copies to get multiple 1 in 25s because they thought it was going to be hot. And then they said the problem was that the book got so hot that it actually priced their customers out of it. I'm not getting that for $100. No way. So they're sitting on them. I guess he's gonna send them out to CGC or CBCS to get graded, which is cool. I mean, again, that's hopefully got some good grades from Diamond Shipping. And then this one. So I spec'd on this one because I think it was Dr. Aphra issue that had the Boba Fett helmet. That went for a lot, but this one maybe will go up if the Book of Boba. I don't know that anything special happens in there, but when the Book of Boba comes out, more I don't say not streamlined, mainstream people will fall in love with Boba, like most of us fans have, and they might be interested in that. And that one. So that one, most of the ones related to Star Wars at this point are based on things I've heard about the Book of Boba, or a first appearance in here that might then, if they appear in the Book of Boba, they may even appear in the Ahsoka Tano series, which I don't know if that's before the Book of Boba or not. But now we know Dr. Aphra is making an appearance. So Dr. Aphra is for sure making an appearance. We don't know that it's in the Book of Boba, I don't think. But if it is, and she meets him, or if they meet in a previous one, then, I mean, that could be a good one to have. So, it's almost like a stock. You buy it low now for it going, you making a return in 6 months to a year. So I think the average return, a good average return, is about 9%. So if you can double your money in 6 months, then that's better than the stock market. So just a little something to think about. All right, well, that is it for those. I need to go, and I'm going to start matching up the addresses that you guys have been sending me with the books that you've won, and start boxing those up tonight, and hopefully I can get to the post office tomorrow or Tuesday, and then because I have to input everyone's address when I get there and weigh it and everything, and then I also have to box up, but probably I'm gonna box up and stamp the eBay ones tonight, so I can for sure get those out, because I mean, that's what you just got to do for eBay. And now that I got the Geminis, I can ship those out. So anyway, I am gonna have my eBay link down in the description below if you want to check out anything. I do have a lot of books that aren't on there. I have a bunch of Immortal Hulk, pretty much the whole run. I have a bunch of Venom. Like I said, the Power Rangers, Star Wars, a bunch of ones. Let me know if you guys are interested, and hit me up on Instagram. I can send you pictures of what I have. And yeah, other than that, thanks again for checking out this video. Again, please click that thumbs up button to give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel to see more great comic book content like this. And also, comment down below, give me your thoughts on, this is really just my side of the conversation. The comment section is where you get to have your side, and we can have a nice back and forth. And I'm really excited to hear that from you guys. And on this particular video, I'm definitely going to make sure to work on the audio issue. Sorry about that in the DCFOC. I mean, I usually just lower it. I must have just missed it with the mouse or like something. I know I go through and do that for all of it. So anyway, enough rambling. I'll let you guys go. Thanks again for stopping by, and until next time, take care.